My name is Halle Smith, and I will be relaying a daily conversation between me and Hannah. What? You are the scum of humanity. Halle. You might think it terribly mean of me to make a constant habit of calling Hannah the scum of humanity, maybe. But I assure you, it's my term of endearment. Hopefully, she knows it by this point, since I've spent a good 8 years insulting her. In my defense, I did initially try. Back in the glory days of 5th grade, I tried to be Hannah's friend. Hannah shot me down and tackled to me the ground on a number of occasions because she very stubbornly did not want to be at St. Mary's. She was a vicious child, even if most of you won't believe it. Since then, however, Hannah and I achieved friendship status, and I've watched her grow to be an essential part of the St. Mary's community. I honestly cannot imagine what high school would have been like without her bizarre love for Orlando Bloom, cheese, Mendelssohn, and for Sakura. I can't imagine high school without her thoughtfulness. More than once when I was having a bad week, Hannah would surprise me by delivering a blessed cup of Starbucks into my hands with the hope of making my week better. Beyond that, Hannah has made her impact on both St. Mary's and me with her radiant smile, her earnestness, intellect, powerful speech, lyrical thought, poetic personality, and her absolutely terrible sense of time. I know she'll move you the same way she has moved me. Let's hear it for the one, the only, and our last senior speech from the class of 2016. Hannah Richardson Simmons. I'm so sorry. Hannah Richardson Simmons.
Do I dare disturb the universe? We live in a world where we are told not to dare. Do I dare to be intelligent? Do we dare to be eloquent? Do we dare to speak up? For years, I have struggled under the weight of perfection, knowing that perfection was something I could never attain, but something I wanted more than anything in the world. When I was younger, my granddad told my mom that I would be a people pleaser, and I am. I decided that in order to be a pleaser, I would become perfect. However, the mantle of perfection is too heavy for one human being to carry, and it began to crush me. It was junior year, struggling under mostly self-placed perfection, that I began to crack. This is when I finally dared to ask for help, when I dared to be imperfect. When I realized that instead of being perfect and sterile, I would be imperfect and joyful. Even though in a minute there is time for decisions and revisions, our minutes are slowly running out. And I agree with Brett when she offhandedly said, "How did the time go so quickly? I don't understand." Just yesterday, I was a disgruntled 5th grader, angry with my mom for sending me here, and scared that I would never fit in. It feels like only a few minutes ago, I was a freshman running for honor council for the first time. Just yesterday, we were learning how to write country songs and traveling to Huntsville and fighting at LBL. It was just a minute ago that Catherine Misi was lost in DC. And when we finally entered into the crazy world of high school. It was just a moment ago that we survived term paper and stormed the pews. These are minutes I never want to reverse, minutes that have defined me and comforted me. I have grown used to the comfort of St. Mary's, the piercingly loud bell, hardworking, intaking copious amounts of food and caffeine, teachers who honestly care about their students, insanely brilliant, talented girls who are inspirations to all they meet. I have grown used to the rowdy, sometimes sombering shuffling into this place. There's a beauty of coming into this chapel, but the true beauty is in the command that we are issued every day at the end. The days when we walk into chapel exhausted, thinking about the assignment we did not do or the test that we failed. Days when it feels like everything is crashing around us. Days when it feels like everything is going by too fast and there is no way we can handle all we can do. And even in those awful days, we are issued the same command: let us go forth with joy to love and serve the Lord. In a unified voice, we respond, thanks be to God. Even in those good times, minutes when you finally conquered the Odyssey, managed to get all of your citations right in your term paper, finally realized, hey, someday I'm going to become a senior. When it finally hits you that you are surrounded by 64 of the best you've ever seen. Through the good and the bad days, we are charged to go forth with joy to love and serve the Lord. To the class of 2016, we are about to go into the world, and honestly, this terrifies me. I have grown used to us, our weirdness, our brutal honesty, our intelligence, our rough around the outside, take care of your own kind of kindness. We have a little less than 2 months left together, and I hope that we do not worry so much about the future that we neglect the beautiful moments that we still have together. My prayers for us are that as we go forth in hundreds of directions and dare to disturb the universe, that no matter how we feel, no matter what trials or blessings this life gives us, we go forth with joy to love and serve the Lord. Thanks be to God.